Hello. Hi, Facebook. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hey, guys. I'm having a little bit of trouble getting Instagram set up. But I will get it there in just a second. Good morning, good morning. Hello, Facebook friends. I just got to get this Instagram set up. Somehow I'm having trouble. Sorry, guys. Hi, Amanda. Just died in endurance, so I need you to revive me. I don't know if I can do that, but I'll try. Amanda, it's so good to see you on here. I feel like I haven't seen you for a few weeks. Good morning, Janine. Amanda, do you have your mini with you? Who else is out there on the live today? Put up a little rooster emoji if you're a gallo hitting up some morning maintenance with me. Good morning, Kayla. Hi, Jess. Thanks for hips 2.0, dude, and lower back release. Nice, awesome, and the shift practice. Cool. Yeah, I mean, the shift video is awesome. Hips 2.0, that one is no joke. That one is pretty serious. So good for you for getting after it. So if you're just logging in, I am having trouble getting signed into the members only IG Instagram account. That doesn't matter for you guys, but that's what's happening. That's why I am delayed. You guys hang out, make yourselves comfortable. For today's session, you will probably not need a whole lot. I usually recommend grabbing like either a yoga block or a bolster. If you have even like a bench or a chair or something handy, those could do, but you may not even need them. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I should have had this all set up beforehand. I thought I did. Normally I can just like get right in there. Give me like 3 minutes. Who else is here? Good morning, Maria, Angelica. Oh, hi, guys. There's so many of you. Ooh, Stacy, you're a Paloma, but I love you anyway. Amanda, no, she did not want to join this weekend. I went on Instagram last week with Jeb. Cool. Oh my God, there's so many Palomas here. Well, that's great. I love you guys too. Okay, I just may have to not do Instagram this morning, which is a huge bummer, but I think we'll live. Okay, that's what's gonna have to happen. All right, guys, 1 second, let me get this wild hair. Chris, no worries, it's giving me time to get my veggies in. Oh, dude, I hope you're not like cramming veggies before you do this. That might not feel super good, but you know, whatever. You gotta get those points. Okay. Thank you guys for your patience. I'm really sorry about that. Let's do this. I got a little music. Here we go. Go ahead and start in a child's pose position, please. If it's uncomfortable for you to sit your hips all the way back towards your heels, you can sit onto a block or take a blanket or a towel or something and sit back onto that as well. Or you can rest your chest or your forehead on the block or on the blanket. Take your knees as wide as feels comfortable. Take your elbows a little bit wider if you need to. Rest your forehead down. Release your jaw. Even let your lips part. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Out your mouth. Just relax. Let it go. Again, breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. One more time, deep inhale through your nose. This time, let out a little sigh. Out your mouth, release tension. And pull yourself forward to a tabletop position. Move your knees so that they're underneath your hips, your wrists underneath your shoulders. Drop your belly down, lift your chin, lift your tailbone up, take an inhale. Exhale, round your spine, drop your head, push the ground away. Again, deep breath in, let the belly drop, your chin lift. Deep breath out, round it out, push away. One more time, slow inhale. And then even slower exhale. Inhale to a neutral spine, tuck your toes. Exhale, press up and back to a downward facing dog. And just pedal your feet out a little bit here in down dog. You can shift your hips from side to side. Spread those fingers nice and wide. Hang out there for a few more deep breaths. I'm just gonna check in on you here. Perfect. All right. From your down dog, come forward to a high plank position and just pause. And shift forward, shoulders over wrists. Take an inhale. Press back to down dog as you exhale. And each time you press back to down dog, try to move your chest just a little bit closer to your thighs. Again, inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, push back to downward facing dog. One more time, deep breath in, inhale, come forward, high plank. Deep breath out, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, lift your heels, and start to walk your feet up towards your hands. Separate your feet about 2 fists width apart, or about hip width apart. And bring your fingertips to your shins and lift up halfway to a flat back. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, pull the shoulders back, reach your chest forward. Exhale, fold, drop your head and arms really heavy. One more time, deep inhale to lengthen your spine. Deep exhale, release some tension, please. This time, inhale, stand, stretch, reach your arms up and look up. Exhale, cactus your arms. So there's a bend in both elbows. Pull your shoulders back. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, cactus those arms. Squeeze your glutes. One more time. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, cactus arms. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, forward fold. Put a little bend in your knees as you drop down. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, hands to the ground and step back to a high plank position. Pause in high plank, take a deep breath in, shift forward. Exhale, lower your knees, untuck your toes and lower your chest all the way to the floor. Inhale, lift your chest just a little bit. Flex your quads and squeeze your glutes. Exhale, lower down. We're going to do that again. Inhale, lift your chest just a little bit. Baby cobra, squeeze your legs nice and strong. Exhale, lower your forehead all the way down. One more time. Breathe in, legs are strong. Just a little lift of your chest. Hold it here. Float your hands away from the ground if you can. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Push back through your knees to a child's pose. You're going to pause there for just one breath in and one breath out. Inhale, come forward to a tabletop position. Tuck your toes. Exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your heels high and look forward. Exhale, walk to the front of the mat. 2 big steps. Inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Pull yourself in just a little closer. Inhale, stand, stretch, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring your arms down by your side. Hold here. Relax your shoulders. Broaden your chest. And then find the adjustment of your head so that you're standing really tall. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. Exhale, forward fold, bending those knees. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands down, step back to high plank. Take an inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower your knees, untuck the toes, lower all the way down. Inhale to baby cobra and just pause here. Keep the legs really strong, so you're flexing your quads. Try to press the shoelaces of your feet down into the floor and peel your chest up just a little bit more. Breathe in and lower down, breathe out. Push yourself through tabletop back to downward facing dog. Take an inhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, look forward. This time, walk or lightly hop towards the front of your mat. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, bow down and fold. Inhale, stand, stretch, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, bring the arms down by your side. Right away, inhale, arms go up, look up. Exhale, forward fold, release some tension. Inhale, lift up halfway, long spine. Exhale, hands to the ground, step back to high plank and hold. You're welcome to continue using your knees and taking that little modified baby cobra if you want. Otherwise, take an inhale and shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway, with or without your knees to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the heels, look forward. Exhale, walk or lightly hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine, broaden your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand, stretch, the arms reach up, push down through your feet. Exhale, arms by your side, shoulders soft. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands down, step to plank and pause. One breath in. Lower, one breath out. Knees are chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right away, inhale, bend the knees, lift the heels, look forward. Exhale, walk or hop. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand, stretch, reach the arms up. Exhale, arms down. One more time, breathe in, arms go up. Breathe out, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down, step back and lower with that same breath out. Breathe in, take your back bend. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Hold here, breathe. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot through and place it between your hands. Lower your left knee down to the ground. Walk your hands up to your right thigh. Roll your shoulders back and down. Take an inhale. Come out of the lunge a little bit. And as you exhale, soften into it. Get a little lower. 2 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Hold it here, low in the lunge. Reach your arms up high. Inhale. Cactus those arms. Exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Bring your hands down to the ground as you exhale. Keep your left knee on the ground and just start to shift your hips back. Work towards sliding your right heel forward or moving your hips back. We want to work to straighten the right leg. And get a nice deep stretch in the belly of the right hamstring. Pull your right hip back. Take an inhale. And just bow down as you exhale. 2 more breaths. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Walk the hands forward. Tuck the back toes. Push up to a 3-legged downward dog. So you're going to reach that right leg up high. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold it here. Bend your right knee. And start to open your right hip towards the right side. Like you stack your right hip on top of the left. Roll that right ankle around. Take an inhale. As you exhale, level the hip. Place your right foot down. Downward facing dog. And deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Left leg goes up high, breath in. Left foot steps through, place it between your hands. Lower your right knee down to the ground. Walk your hands up onto your left thigh, roll your shoulders back and down. Settle, breathe in, and breathe out. All right, move your hips away from the ground like you're coming out of the lunge just a bit. Inhale. Exhale, get low. 2 more, breathe in. And then breathe out. 1 more, inhale. Long exhale. Stay low in the lunge, reach the arms up high, inhale. Cactus those arms as you exhale. Inhale, reach your fingertips up. Exhale, bring your fingertips to the ground. Shift your hips back. Your right knee stays down on the ground. Straighten your left leg, any amount is good. Pull towards that left thigh. Flex your toes up towards your nose. Drop your forehead down. Take 3 long, slow exhales. Walk your hands forward. Plant your palms. Tuck the back toes. Lift your hips and reach your left leg up high. 3-legged downward dog. Hold it here. Bend your left knee and start to open up your hips towards the left side, like you're stacking your left hip on top of the right. Roll that left ankle around one way and the other. Breathe in. Level the hip. Place your left foot down and breathe out. Take an inhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, walk or hop towards the front of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold down. Separate your feet to about hip width or 2 fists width apart. Put a bend in your knees so that you can either hook your peace fingers around your big toes or slide your hands underneath your feet so that your palms are facing up and your fingertips point back. You're going to push your toes up to the creases of the wrists. So bend your knees, lengthen your spine. Take an inhale. As you exhale, start to fold down, forehead towards your shins. 2 more. Breathe in, bend the knees, find some length. Breathe out, imagine pressing your thighs towards the wall behind you. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Take your hands out from under your feet. Keep the bend in your knees and grab for opposite elbows. Let your head hang heavy and just take a little bit of a gentle sway side to side. You can move your chin right and left, up and down. Stick out your tongue. Release your jaw, flutter your lips. A little bit of that action might feel good. It might feel silly, but it might also feel good. All right, breathe in and breathe out. Hang out there for just a second, you guys. All right. From this forward fold, release your arms. Fingertips to shins, lift up halfway, inhale. Fold down all the way, exhale. Inhale, stand, stretch, reach the arms up high. Arms down by your side. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands down, step to plank, take a flow. Take your time. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. From down dog, take an inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot through, place it between your hands. This time keep your left knee lifted. Lift your left heel as high as it'll go and walk your hands up to your right thigh. And press your chest up. Press your left hip forward and reach your fingertips up high. Take an inhale. Cactus your arms as you exhale. Inhale, reach your fingertips up. Exhale and open up wide to warrior 2. Get low in your lunge. Imagine guiding or encouraging that right thigh more towards the right side. Roll your shoulders open down your back. Hold it here, breathe in. And a little lower, breathe out. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Bring your hands to your hips. Heel toe your left foot in just a couple of times. Keep your right leg straight. Reach the arms out again, arms are straight. Reach forward over your right big toe and move your right hip back. So you're reaching, leaning forward as far as you can. Inhale. Now exhale, bring your right fingertips to your right shin and reach your left arm up high. Now you're in a triangle pose. Pull the shoulders back. Look up past your left fingertips. Try to stack the left rib cage on top of the right. Breathe in and breathe out. Press all the way back up. Bring your hands to your hips. And now start to heel toe the left foot in just a couple more times. And you're going to take your right foot more towards the right side. Slide your left foot in just a bit. So we want the left toes at about a 45-degree angle. And square your hips forward over the right toes. Hands on the hips, roll the shoulders back. Right leg is still straight. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, start to fold forward towards your right leg. You can keep your hands on your hips or bring your fingertips down to the ground. If you have a block handy or a water bottle handy, it might help to put your hands there. We're not here very long. Try to lengthen the right hamstring. Inhale. And deepen the exhale, bow down. Deepen the bend in the right knee and slide your left leg back. Lower your left knee down to the ground. Take your right heel over towards the left side. So we're going to set up for pigeon. Take the right shin across the mat and untuck the back toes. Now if your right hip is floating high up in like air and space, prop your hip up on a block or a blanket or a towel or something. You can stay upright or fold forward. Rest your head down, take your elbows wide, bow yourself down. And hold it here. A few breaths. The back toes, lift your hips, sweep that right leg up nice and high, three-legged down dog, inhale, and this time just place your foot down, downward dog, exhale. Take an inhale, reach your left leg high. Exhale, step the left foot through, keep your right knee lifted, walk your hands up onto your left thigh. Right heel lifts up high, right hip moves forward, reach the arms up, inhale. Cactus your arms, exhale. Inhale, fingertips reach up. Exhale, open up wide to warrior two, roll those shoulders back, deepen your lunge, and try to encourage that left thigh more towards the left side. Hold it here, inhale. Get a little lower as you exhale. Straighten your left leg, heel toe the right foot in once or twice. Reach forward and pull the left hip back. Take an inhale. Left fingertips down, right arm up nice and high as you exhale, triangle pose. Keep pulling your left hip crease away from the left toes. And then keep rotating your right rib cage over the left. Like you're leaning back. Breathe in and breathe out. Press all the way back up. Bring your hands to your hips and heel toe the right foot in and separate your feet about hips width apart. Keep that left leg straight and you just want to position your feet so that you're square towards the front. Pull the left hip back, hands on the hips, lengthen your spine, inhale, and start to hinge forward as you exhale. hold it here, or hands to the ground or to your prop. You can even put your hands up on a chair or the wall if that's handy. Deep breath in. Deep breath out, bow down. And then deepen the bend in the left knee. Slide that right foot way back, right knee down to the ground. Take your left shin over towards the right side, and we're going to set up for pigeon here on this side. So again, if your hip is floating up kind of high like mine is right now, and sit onto something. Even like the height of a water bottle is sometimes pretty helpful. Or you can try dropping that hip all the way back down. Let your back knee bend more, and then fold yourself forward. We just want to give that hip something to rest on so that it's not holding and engaging. Instead, it can just relax and let go. Hold it here and breathe. Pull yourself back up. Tuck the back toes. Lift your hips. Three-legged down dog. Straighten that left leg towards the sky. Inhale. Left foot down. Downward dog. Exhale. And take an inhale. Bend the knees. Lift the heels. Look forward. Exhale. Walk or hop to the front. Inhale. Lengthen the spine. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Stand. Stretch. Reach the arms up. Exhale, arms down by your side. Hold it here, soften your shoulders. Feel your feet. We're going to take one last slow flow and make our way down to the ground. And so savor every breath, every movement. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down. Step back and lower with the same breath out. Take your time. Inhale, find your back bend. Fill your lungs up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower your knees down to the ground, and then lower your chest all the way down to the ground. Turn your left ear to the ground, look to the right. Extend your left arm to the left side. And then use your right hand and start to slowly press yourself onto your left hip, even just a little bit. Those of you guys that are a little bit more mobile, open in the shoulders of the chest, you can bend your right knee, place it on the ground behind you. You can bend both knees and keep them together. Try to rest your head down on the ground and play with the position or the placement of that left arm. So you might need to take it a little bit higher or a little bit lower. For some of you, it might feel better to bend your left elbow. Hey Priscilla, yeah, I'm so sorry. I was having trouble with Instagram. That's such a bummer. I'm glad you found it on Facebook though. Okay. Slowly roll back to your belly and switch your side. So left hand by the left rib cage, right arm to the right wall. Use your left hand and press onto your right hip. Maybe bend that left knee, maybe bend both knees. Find a variation that's going to feel comfortable for you. Hang in there, you guys. We're almost done. And sometimes when you're in that chest opener, shoulder opener. You can hold the tension in your jaw or in your fingers. So try to relax all of that. And it helps to take some size out your mouth. Just a few more deep breaths. Slowly make your way back to your belly. Bring both hands by your ribs and press yourself back to a child's pose. And you're welcome to take your knees wide or keep your knees together. If it feels good to take your arms forward, go for it. You can take your elbows a little wider or even bring the arms down beside you so that they're reaching back behind you. And then rest here, lay here for a few slow breaths. And curl yourself up. All right, when you're ready, you're going to come to lie down on your back with your knees bent. And push down into your feet. Take your arms wide. Lift your hips up and shift your hips over to the right. Let your knees drop to the left. For some of you that might feel okay. Some of you guys might want to put a block or a little blanket or something between your knees. And then some of you guys might want to wrap your right leg all the way around your left leg. Find a variation that feels good for you. And then drop the knees to the left. Try to get the right shoulder to be heavy towards the ground. Take your chin over towards the right side. And follow the next 3 exhales all the way to empty, or just past empty if you can. Unwind, slowly come back to center and switch your sides. Hips to the left, knees to the right. Maybe you stack your knees, maybe you put something between them, or even wrap the legs. Try left leg around the right. And turn the chin to the left. Take your feet a little bit wider than your knees. Just let those knees rest together on each other. So for this last pose, I'm going to give you guys a few options. If you are near a wall or a bench or a chair, something that you could put your legs or your feet on, then you have the option of taking your legs up. And so you can either Just scoot yourself towards that wall and extend your legs straight up. Or if it's a chair, just put a little bend in the knees and rest your heels on the chair. And if you're not close to any of that right now, it's no problem. You can stay on your back. Either keep the knees bent or extend your legs out. And if you're lying down on the ground with your legs straight, just adjust your hips so that your thigh bones roll out to the side. Adjust your shoulders, your ankles, your arms so that it feels relatively comfortable. You might be lying on a hard surface, so it might not be super comfortable, but whether your legs are up or down, settle into a position that you feel like you could be still in for about 3 more minutes. So we're gonna hold this last pose. I'm gonna walk you through a slow scan to release tension. And this is an exercise that you can do pretty much anytime, but it's helpful especially at the end of the day. For those of you guys that are doing the Miranda versus Julian challenge, this might be helpful to add into your bedtime maintenance routine. And so for those of you guys with your legs up, just adjust your hips or bend the knees so that it's not stretching too much in your hamstrings. And then for all of you, if you can, maybe try closing your eyes down. If you have something handy nearby to cover your eyes with, that is sometimes helpful. Relax your feet and your toes, and even the spaces between your toes. And relax your ankles. And allow the calves to soften, the shins to melt. Relax your knees so that you're no longer flexing the muscles of your thighs. Let those inner thighs melt. Soften your glutes, and your pelvis. Let go of any gripping, any squeezing around your hips or your lower belly. See if you can even imagine all of the muscles and organs within your belly softening, relaxing. And let your chest open up. And those walls that protect your heart and lungs, that also protect a lot more. Let those walls soften just a bit. Drop your shoulders. Soften your arms, your wrists, and the tips of your fingers. And let the back of the neck go long. You can adjust your chin or your head, right or left, up or down, until you feel that sweet spot in the back of the neck. And release your jaw, maybe even let your lips part. Soften the skin of your cheeks, the space just below your nose, and the space between your eyes. Imagine even that your scalp is softening. Your inner ears soften. you're still trying to force or control the way that you're breathing, it's okay. And see if you can step back for the next couple of breaths and just see what your breath does on its own. Watch it. Observe it. Even honor it. Feel free to stay here as long as you need, as long as you want. And when you're ready to move, start to move really slowly and carefully. Make your way to a seated position. And when you're ready to go, feel free. Thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. I'm so sorry for those of you guys that jumped over from Instagram. Like I put up on this post, I'll upload this to YouTube so that we can have some captions for it available later, and this will be saved here in the group forever. Have the best day ever. And I'll stick around and answer questions if you guys have any. Bry. Is it weird that I don't feel it in my shoulder unless my arm is bent? No, not at all. That's super common. Yeah, that's why I give that option, because for some people they don't feel it at all. Amanda Horn. Yeah, totally normal, guys. Street parking, Eddie. Oh, this was hard work with the kids. I'm sure. Eddie, if you check out that YouTube channel, it's my YouTube channel. I found an old video that I did for Maris's daughter a long time ago. That might be a fun one to do with the kids. It's pretty silly. Mujer Maravilla. Thank you. Feeling great. Awesome. My pleasure. Tish. This was the best. Yes. You too. Okay, you guys. I hear Jeb and Callie out there. I gotta go relieve him. See you next time.